Welcome back to part 4, and we were talking about body needing some water every 10 or 15 minutes. Once you do this for 3 or 4 days, the body needs it. It gets thirsty. I have a bottle by my bed. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I am always going to rehydrate, because when you go to bed at 11, you get up at 7 or 10 and 6, whatever. It's been 8 hours and your mind is dehydrated. You don't even know it, but your mind becomes sluggish within 4 hours. All right, so we're going to give the mind what it needs. Some water. It brings out the question that a lot of people drink soda, but they don't drink water. Well, carbonated soda, was something that they made, the Coke, and at first, they put different ingredients in Coke. Later, they had to take them out, and it's a big industry. But I'm teaching you, you can enjoy your Cokes, but enjoy your water. This is for your life. Coke's for your pleasure. This is more important. You don't have to give up one and penalize yourself, but you can have both. But oxygen, anybody can do it at any age. And water, that's 2 out of the 3 things that make the mind work quicker, make the body work better. If you think that you have some kidney issues, get rid of your gut problems and feed your body, number 3, the right nutrients. You'll live longer, you won't be sick as often or sick at all, and you'll feel better and you'll be mentally alert. You'll perform on all things better. So when you get into that, you start realizing people who hydrate and practice deep breathing and control their weight, they're actively in their mind to 90, to 100. They're articulately still active. You can create new brain matter, and we teach you how to create white brain matter. If you're right-handed, then when you use your left hand, it's going to put new matter in your brain. So let's say I'm 65 and I'm getting a little slow. Now, when you research Alzheimer's and all the reasons why, and you look at all the different studies, there's some things that they leave out, but I'm going to explain them right now. When you have not used only your right hand, immediately every morning you write a note for 3 or 4 minutes left-handed. It's going to be scribble, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. You write the same note every day. Within 2 weeks you can write almost as good. Within a month you can write as good. How do I know? I cut my thumb off, folks. I couldn't use it for several years. The feeling did come back. I had to use this hand. And after a couple of years, I was still doing my senior work, and it was just as good as this hand. It created new white brain matter. Why is that important? 3, 4 years later, I fall off of a high building, and I get crushed up. The scaffolding collapsed, the boards did at 55 feet up, and through that I got hurt real bad. And I had a concussion, I had broken ribs and different bones and stuff. But shortly after that, I gave up that and I became addicted to weightlifting. At age 21, I had an aneurysm. Everything on this side of the brain, the left side of the brain, went to sleep, so to speak. I stuttered. I had put myself away from everybody because I had to hold on to the wall. My head hurt like somebody hitting it with a hammer. And I would stutter. I'd say the words out of order, like, "Can you come over here, please?" Might be coming out that way in my mind, but "Please, over here, come." Be what happens. And still to this day, I have a few of those every now and then. It's just part of the learning about yourself. So what happened, and God sent me the gift of cutting my thumb off so that I would use this hand to create a new place, a new computer on this side. So when this one got damaged, the body said, no, we'll send it all to the new banner. What's all this mean for you? Through all those things, the doctors were amazed I could do what I could do before and learn faster, because I had to relearn how to read and write. And I did 12 years and a year and a half with the mind helping send the information. What's that mean to you? You want to keep your mom and dad with you as long as you can, or yourself as long as you can. Start doing things left-handed. Imagine this, if I created new brain matter when I was a child, and I've got more stuff to work for me. But even if you're 30, 40, 50, 65, we teach you how to juggle. Why? Jugglers don't get Alzheimer's. Don't know if it's related, but when you read study after study and jugglers don't get Alzheimer's, what's that tell me? They're creating new brain matter, and new growth in the brain is stimulating. When something's stimulated, it doesn't die. It doesn't get foggy. It doesn't forget. So my theory is that numbers are related to learning in the brain, and water, oxygen, and the proper nutrients is a key through my program where you can learn to read and write faster than 99% of everybody on the planet. Then you can learn to remember 99% better than anybody on the planet. And once that do, it helps you find yourself. So when you take Module 3, the churches will buy the first 2 and they'll come back for the 3. We're teaching you how to get rid of all your addictions. Think of this: getting rid of smoking, getting rid of drinking, getting rid of gambling, getting rid of being a workaholic, getting rid of being a procrastinator, getting rid of where you can miss things and not feel it's okay. There's different things that we teach you, but more importantly, we free your life up so you can choose and have more time. This is so valuable, it's unreal. That module's worth $820. The 4th one is worth $1,120. It takes 2 months. By the time you take these first 4, your life is a lot better. You're not working to die, you're working to live, and you're working as smart as possible, and you're learning how to have better relationships, how to listen more. You're learning to say, hey, that's my fault, but teach me and I can do better. Or, hey, that's my fault, I'm sorry. So we teach you a whole lot. Now, when they come back and they do one module, the second time they do a fundraiser, you got 1,000 people, and usually about 75% of the people are going to participate. And they're all going to be saying, this is great. We all want to sign up. And the other people are going to hear them talk about it in the church. And the other 25% are going to catch up. And then they're all going to want to take the second module, which is how to remember everything. And it's going to be the same amount of commission. 1,000 people makes you $45,000. One church now has made you $90,000. The third module comes around a month later after they finish this one. Now that same church, 1,000 people took the first class. The second class, 1,000 people took, and we allowed them to sell to the community, class 1. They made money off the community the second time. So maybe that goes up where the church made $60,000, but we're keeping that at 0 for the example. After 3 modules, 45,000 times 3, you made 135,000 off of one church. And the church will buy module 4, 5, 6, and 7. So a 1,000 person church, if you work it correct, you film everything, you film the promises, you go back and you update, you deliver all the sheets to the church every week. So it is kind of busy. You don't want to email it, you want to deliver so you can talk about how good the church is doing. If you care about them and you do it correctly, that church will endorse you to other churches. Plus they're going to take 7 times 45 a year and put it in your pocket. So 45 times 7, I mean, that's a lot of money. When you're making $300,000, just think, if you had 3 churches, that's $1 million a year, going to sleep at night saying, I changed the world. I got people freed up in their time. And I told them, you can use the 2 hours a day I can save you to go work more, be with your family more, but more importantly, be with your Creator more. Read the Bible more often. And you can remember the study lessons. You can remember the stories. Maybe you've always wanted to be a Bible school teacher, but you've been a little afraid because you couldn't remember. Now you can. How valuable is this to the church and the community? Unbelievable. And 3 of those are going to keep you every week. When they do the module, you go and give them an update, or you have an assistant who goes and gives them an update, but you want to follow up every week. Tell them that you're proud of them. Tell them they're doing the right thing. This is going to change the way people are happy, so families stick together. Why parents have a mommy and a daddy. Why people get motivated to go help do things at the church, to be in the committees, to help cook the cakes for the cakewalk or for the Harvest Homecoming Festival. It's all about being together with family, and the family's been together with the church family. and going forward. When you can do this, you're lighting the fire under that church to be closer to God. How big of a feeling is that if you change thousands and thousands of lives and they're inspired to change their own life and their families' lives? This is giving people the gift of time. And how they spend it is how they spend it. But what a glorious gift time is. We're going to take a break and have some more water. And we're going to come back and do a little breathing exercise and drink some water and exercise that mind on why not me.